tell him I'm trans when I see him today.
Attention to reality, you know, they get demonized, and I'm just one of these soldiers out here trying to bring attention back to reality.
Or what the hell she asked? I was waiting for her to.
She's talking about the beauty standard.
These black folks' minds are so warped. I understand why this particular person, the one in the blue, would say that, because she's trying to maximize her pool of potential suitors.
Before y'all say anything, man, apparently that video was fake. Shawty wasn't trans. She was acting like she was trans just to get some fucking views. You know what I'm saying? But I'd imagine y'all had the same reaction I had, believing that that story was true, because in situations like that, when trans women lie to men about what they got, I don't have an issue with that being the result. But that video led me to this video, which brings up a different conversation that I think we need to discuss.
I've really lost faith in humanity. If you look at the comments on that video, they are nasty. It's everyone saying, I should have told him from the start. Like, I like how whenever it's a trans girl talking about how a cis guy beat her up because she told him she's trans, suddenly everybody forgets how customary it is to not tell somebody sensitive information when you first meet them. They're all like, this wouldn't have happened if you'd have told him right away.
It wouldn't have.
But I like how it doesn't work like that for any other situation, seemingly. If you have kids and you start dating somebody new, usually you won't tell them at the first date that you have kids. Or if you're depressed or have weird hobbies or fucking whatever, you usually wait until you're closer with that person to reveal that information. For anybody else, you just do that to remain comfortable. But for trans people, you do that to protect yourself. Victim blaming at its finest.
So somehow it got flipped all the way around, and it's victim blaming. We're blaming the victim. we're calling this person the victim, and we're blaming them. Hell yeah, we blaming them. Hell yeah, we are blaming them for lying to us about something extremely important. And it is nowhere in the same stratosphere as someone lying about having children, someone lying about issues that they're going with, someone lying, any other damn lie. That shit pales in the comparison, because you are playing with that person's sexuality. You're allowing them to walk into something that directly affects them, right? Depending upon the man and how much that bothers them, how much that pisses them off. You know what I mean? Because I wonder what the percentage of men, I wonder what percentage of men look at trans women and actually look at them as a man, right? So when said trans person lies to a man about it and come to find out that they were having, whether it be sex, whether it be romantic involvement, whether it just be like spending some time with them, and then believing that it was a heterosexual relationship taking place, and now knowing that person was born a man, these type of dudes who look at, including me, these type of dudes that look at trans women that way are going to believe that they were duped and played and lied to into doing some gay shit. And that's why they be putting foot to ass, bro. Dudes don't play that shit. It ain't the same. It ain't nowhere. It's not even the fucking. It's not even in the same universe as somebody lying about having kids. All right, you got kids. Okay, that don't affect me. That's not something I want to involve myself in. Right. They can sever ties quick unless feelings were developed, and it's more difficult for someone to separate themselves while they're being lied to. You know what I'm saying? That shit tends to happen when my feelings is involved. Oh, and that's gonna be that much worse if this dude's feelings is involved and he believes that he's in love with or really likes a person that he thinks is a woman, but now he knows they're born a man. And for these men that think that trans women are men, bruh, it's gonna be bad. It's going to be bad. It's not victim blaming. This is one of those instances where you need to put all the cards on the fucking table. And it's easier for you to do that because you know from jump if someone's is going to deal with you or not, right? You being selfish by doing that, by only thinking about yourself and how you feel and how you're going to be affected when it's two people in that relationship, right? It ain't victim blaming. It's making life easier for you. You're lying to people, leading them to believe that you're something that you're not, right? And they use the excuse, well, it's not safe for transgenders to reveal their identity. Man, that's cap. That's cap, bro. that's only a small percentage of people who actually become harmed by telling people who they are straight up. And those people you tell that to are crazy. Most people don't move that way. Most people they're gonna hear that and they're gonna make a decision whether I'm gonna rock with you or not. It's a small percentage that are actually gonna fucking harm you. And people and those people that will harm you just for you telling them who you are, those people are fucking psychotic. So that shouldn't even be brought up in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? There's some white folks who don't like black folks to the point where they'll harm somebody black. Is that representative of the entire white population? Hell no. Those are fucking variables. We can't act like that's the majority. You know what I'm saying? You're better off telling motherfuckers who you are. It's safer for you. It's smarter for you. It's more efficient for you. You know what I'm saying? But they turn it around and want to fucking make it seem like it's similar to lying about the kids you got. The only thing that I can think of that this situation is similar to is you're lied to somebody about if you were to not tell someone you had an STD and you proceeded to have sexual relationship with that person and now this person is affected, right? That's the only thing I can come up with. You know what I'm saying? Because now the deed is done and there's no taking it back now, right? Similar to if a man took if a heterosexual cis male took a transgender out to eat thinking that motherfucker was a woman, and then come to find out he's really a fucking man, the deed has been done. You went and took this biological man out to eat. And depending upon how that man is made, bro, it's gonna be some consequence repercussions because the deed is done. You know what I'm saying? But this is like common sense, bro. It's common sense. Like these motherfuckers are crazy to think that these motherfuckers are crazy to think that these things are similar in any regard. They're not. They're not. They're not. But I don't know. Y'all keep on. I mean, for the trans folks, come on, man. It's just, I'm not trying to ridicule. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm trying to make life better and easier for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all included. And those you affect included. Right? All this other bullshit, all this other nonsense we talking about is irrelevant and it's just gonna cause more harm than anything, man. Just use your fucking brain. Just use your fucking brain. But we don't do that, dog. We don't. That's a difficult ask because them over there don't use their fucking brain. The woke, the left, the liberal, the crazy motherfuckers, they don't use their brains. That's a hard ask, man. That's a hard ask. Anyway,